correct the impression that if any other candidate won, the same would have happened. If I won the election in 2023, I wasn't going to remove fuel subsidy. I was going to remove subsidizing those who are stealing from the poor. I wasn't going to float the naira the way they floated it, and I said it on Channels TV, what we do to the economy, that what we need to do is to rejig and reawaken the Nigerian economy and have a monetary policy that focuses on production, manufacturing, and that eases the pain of the people. I talked about public work, so I wouldn't have done what they are doing now. Maybe the other candidates in other political parties would have done the same thing because they are not different from the ruling APC anyways.
Just my people, as the hot, you don't have no. So Sowore, obedience don't put out for your body woto. So you know if you measure Peter Obi name again, now you don't they call Peter Obi and others. Man, not talk too much, so just watch as Sowore criticize TINUBU Government and others. Since you know if you measure Peter Obi name again, man, not talk too much, as you watch this video. Can you drop your thoughts in the comment section? Spread this video, make everybody make them see.
So that wasn't going to be the case if I had been elected as president in 2023. I just want to correct that first and foremost, yes.
So 2 years after, Mr. Sowore, what are your reflections?
You know, on my way here, I almost turned back because I really don't think there's anything to evaluate. But because I'd already agreed to be on your show this morning, I said, you know, I'm just going to come and be here to have an exchange of ideas, which is fantastic. But after 2 years in office, there's nothing to evaluate. As you refer to my tweet yesterday, I looked at the signature project of the TINUBU regime, which was a 700 kilometers highway known as the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. And in 2 years, they have only succeeded in completing 30 kilometers. That means if they have 8 years, they would only have done 120 kilometers of a highway that they claim will be completed within their tenure. So that tells you where we are. That, for me, is a symbolism of how terrible things have been. But if you look at the energy sector, you look at the security sector, look at where Nigeria is. Nigeria is almost overrun again by terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, all across the country. The security situation is scary. The time this regime came into office, Boko Haram was in Yobe and Borno. As of now, the biggest terrorist camps are close to Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, and there is one in Kogi, in Okunland, around Obaja now. So the terrorists are moving, you know, very fast and quickly towards the Atlantic Ocean, as we've always heard. So there's nothing, in my view, that I can look at. We're talking about the economy. By the time they came, it was 460 naira to $1. Now it's about 1,600 naira to $1. If you compare that to wages and salaries, whatever it is they are earning, and workers are earning now, which is 70,000 naira for most of workers, is, in terms of value, is less than what they used to earn when it was 15,000 naira per month, when you look at the value of the Nigerian currency. So the only people who are making progress, I must admit, are those people in the executive branch. You know, the president just bought himself a brand new jet. He has the best medical insurance in the world. He travels to France anytime he coughs. Governors of states are collecting 4 times what used to be their monthly allocation and squandering and embezzling it. The local government autonomy that they said was going to happen, after the Supreme Court made a decision on it, the president reversed it. And when you talk about all of this, you can imagine that it still is can pay back those interest rates. And you keep talking about interest rates as a central decision for, you know, you have all this bank of microphones in front of the central bank governor, you know, it's just, you know, speaking to nothing. Interest rates are not supposed to be central to economic development or monetary policies. Monetary policies are supposed to ginger economic development and growth. And any of these decisions that don't make that possible is not monetary policy. It's just press conferences of the MPC on a quarterly basis.
So, Mr. Sowore, let's look at other economic indicators now. And the World Bank itself adjudged that Nigeria's GDP has recorded significant growth in the last 10 years, if you measure it. There's also the speech from President TINUBU's second anniversary saying that debt service to revenue has dropped significantly to 40%. That's just to mention a few out of the other economic indicators that even analysts are projecting to giving a sense of hope that the benefits may not be witnessed now by the man at the bottom of the ladder, as I always say, but will come in somewhere further down the line. Surely this gives a sense of hope about the strategy of the managers of the economy under this administration.
No, it doesn't, and this is very important. I'm here to analyze the outcome of economic policies and government decisions. I'm not here to count how many times the World Bank has said that the GDP is growing and nothing is happening. There was a time in this country they went and said that the Nigerian economy was the biggest in the world. The World Bank said it, the IMF said it, and nothing was true about it. But they were using it to prop up one of their candidates who was managing the Nigerian economy at that time to make it look like she's doing a good job. The truth is that you cannot say that an economy where you need over 100,000 megawatts of electricity is bigger than an economy, and you have only 7,000 operationally. And you are saying that an economy like South Africa that has 60,000 or 65,000 megawatts of electricity is smaller than Nigerian economy. It's all a lie. So they cook up all the stories. But what I want to tell you is that we are not new to the game. This is World Bank pushing their own economic agenda on Nigeria so that Nigeria can become the dumping ground for the products that they manufacture elsewhere, whereas the Nigerian people and the Nigerian government doesn't do what needs to be done. That is because they have allegiance to the World Bank and the IMF. Under the Structural Adjustment Program, they just changed the name of the Structural Adjustment Program, which they've imposed on us for so long now. And we do not have leaders who are capable of changing our, economic philosophy in real sense of it. So you keep having the World Bank telling you that things are getting better. This has been the case since 1980. But look at the life of Nigerians over the period that we've been adopting this World Bank economic policy. Last week, the propaganda was that we had repaid back a loan of $4.3 billion. And then 2 days later, we are borrowing $21 billion from the same people to whom we just paid, and to whom we just paid off some loans. So you are wondering where's all this deception about our relationship with this Bretton Woods institution? It's because they want to control your life. They don't want to let you have a relationship. They don't want your economy to develop. So they keep lying to you that you are doing well, whereas look at what the Financial Times is doing, saying that TINUBU has made bold decisions that put Nigeria on the right path, which is not true. But these things are paid for. They lobby to get the Financial Times to endorse them because the people who really make money from Nigeria are people who invest in short-term, bonds abroad, and they take out their money as soon as they rig interest rates, and it's good for them. And then we are the ones who have to pay back all those loans. That's where you see the final. Yes.